I tell you this story, it might seem big, but I want to tell you about a small story. Because I trained 5 countries, or representatives from those countries. He wants to see the passion why I'm going up to Cameroon to just train sport leaders. He wants to experience it. So he's full on. He's with everything there. He wants to experience it. He wants to be part of it. Cameroon is just another experience. We stayed in a kind of a translation place where they translate certain documents there. I mean, they had spaghetti bolognese. They had these stew stuff that we meat in. Yeah, a lot of people going into Africa. Please watch what you're eating. Now, come on. We had lovely food here. So we ate everything they put in front of us. But they did put something in front of us that we trace back now. It was a vegetable type thing that looked like a potato. It tasted like nothing. It had the texture of clay. It had the color of a yellowish thingy. And it was their delicacies. They loved it. They were all chewing on this carrot potato type thing that they dug under the ground out. They wrap it in leaves and then tie it up. And they said, you have to taste this. On the Tuesday, Yaku and I were chasing one another to the toilet and back. I probably showered 5 or 6 times a day. Now, the humidity was very high. Yaku, by about 2.5 days, he didn't eat anything. He couldn't contain it because it comes out again. At one point, I said, well, we need to get Yaku to a hospital. He was literally losing fluid in his body. And we took this route through this crazy traffic up to a clinic. The doctor asked me, he said, you talked about a friend, Yaku. I said, yeah, Yaku is our concern. We don't know where he is in terms of physical side to it. Can we bring him? He said, you have to bring him. And then they brought him back. His body couldn't keep up. They were literally dragging him in. They gave him medicine as well, and they gave him two sets of, well, we call it gummy berry juice now, because it's like jet fluid. They pump it up with yellow stuff, and then they pump it via your arm in. That evening, the Thursday evening, Yaku said to me, or I asked him, I made the mistake. I said, Yaku, if you can pick anything that you can eat now, you think of eating, what will you eat? Remember, it's middle of Yaoundé, Cameroon. The next day, I wanted to cancel the training, and I said to Lucian, I said, now, I'm a small guy, but sometimes I get a bit vicious, so I grabbed Lucian to the chair, and I pulled him down, and I said, man, I think I'm going to lose my friend. We need to do something. And I just knew that I need to get into Yaku's head, and I started speaking into his head, and I said, Yaku, you know what? You need to pick yourself up because your body can't. You need to do that. Your head needs to start doing it. You need to go and see, just breathe fresh air. And managed to get him there. And I said, Yaku, you want to see this tomorrow? You want to see it the day after? And you want to see your wife? And I started showing his pictures on his phone. I started showing his pictures. He's got 2 kids, lovely kids. And I said, you want to see them again? You need to start picking yourself up. And the girls came running back. They said, Yaku has stood up. And I said, we've got Yaku back on the plane. Small story. Yaku ate this fruit, was something he longed for. The point that I want to make here is Yaku tasted that. It's the first thing he ate, properly, that he can swallow. It was the sweetest melon. It was the juiciest, the coldest that we can probably find and that he can swallow.
Ons partykeers ken ons iemand of is ons self daar waar Yaku was. Jy weet jy kan nie jou liggaam aan die gang kry nie of jou omstandighede is net van so 'n aard dat jy dink daar's geen manier wat jy ooit oor dit gaan kom nie. En veral mense wat sukkel met werk, en dit is wat ek net gou vir julle net onder julle aandag wil bring. Ons is ook by 'n organisasie betrokke met die naam van Jakob se Put en ek sien dit daar gereeld. Dat partykeers is dit net iets wat jy vir die ou sê of nie sê nie. Net 'n vraag wat jy vir hom vra en jy, like Chris told us, you just get inside his head and he's able to pick himself up.